Rolling. Okay, let's take a look here. Let me see if I can pull up my chat feed. Can I? I don't know. Let's be just a second. I like to make sure that we are fully online. I like to make sure that we are fully on. And we are fully online. So, okay, we're good to go. Let me adjust the volume there. I do try to watch chat. I miss it all the time. I keep saying I'm going to. I mean, I know there's a way I can have chat like on the screen, right? Where it moves up the screen so I can see it. I keep saying I'm going to figure out how to do that. I have not done it yet. But what I have done is a lot of work here on a structure I'm calling a haunting in Tomarang. It is nearly done now. Maxis has a Discord channel on for The Sims 4, right? And on that channel, they have a challenge, like build challenge. Maybe there'll be like cash challenges too or something. But they have a challenge on that channel, like where you can take 3 of the houses from the For Rent trailer, right, and redo them in your own fashion. Now, I decided to do this one as kind of a haunted sort of place. This was originally a 4-plex. We'll drop down here. It was originally a 4-plex. There were 4 apartments about this size. I turned the 2 on this side into a kind of 2-story apartment and then 2 studios on the other side. Heavily distressed and hopefully haunted. And my own little backstory is that this guy here, he inherited this particular house from an aunt that he never knew, some crazy old aunt in Thailand, and he brought his son here to live because it's free. You'll see here the son, who is the smart one. Let me pull it this way. He's terrified, right? He knows, he can't believe they've come to this place. He's terrified. Dad, of course, is like, but buddy, it's free. It's free. How are we going to turn down free? We can live scot-free, right? We don't have to pay anything. And it is paradise. It is beautiful. Except for this house. Is beautiful. So what we're doing is, I kind of threw some junk in the yard and I kind of made it a little bit boggy here, so kind of created some sort of shallow ponds around. And I tried to throw some lighting down on the pond so it looks a little bit like maybe it's glowing and kind of like toxic waste, right? So we're going to finish this particular pond back here. And then I'm kind of distressing the interiors with this kind of mold and mildew. We still have to do the second floor, the second studio apartment. And then I need to designate each of the areas as the 3 separate apartments. Right. So first we're going to go in here and we will kind of bog this place out. Now this is pretty easy to do. I've not turned on my cheats yet, but I will here right now. My voice is a little hoarse today. I have the never-ending sickness this year. It's like you get it and it never goes away. And so I feel like I'm in a constant state of recovery, but I feel fine. Actually, I feel really quite good. Okay, so we're going to go up here. Let's turn on the sun and we'll grab just a few things like this tall grass actually works remarkably well. I think that's kind of a swamp grass looking type of stuff, right? So we're going to kind of bring it here, kind of let it move down into the water a little bit. We've got a few things like this lavender bush and some of these other bushes that kind of give the impression that maybe at one point, his aunt was younger. Maybe she took better care of the place. And then she got older, kind of went downhill. And, the The front yard kind of got some dips in it and filled up with rainwater. Got all overgrown, and now he's inherited it. And what will he do with it? Only time will tell. Let's grab some flowers here. Kind of line those up there. I think it's always, it's just pretty easy to make a sort of bog. Just make sure the plants kind of slide down into the water a little bit. I'm going to turn this music down some here. Let's see here. And I tend to use just the same sort of plants. I don't vary them around very much. Do something like that. You can throw in some junk if you want, like some garbage. Over here, it's a pretty good example. On this one, I threw garbage kind of around the outside here, and then even down into, kind of the boggy part, right? I don't think I will over here. We've already got enough garbage around this part of the house, I think. Let's go up here. Grab some more what I'm considering swamp grass. I don't want to get too crazy with it because I do want to be I want it to be really recognizable that this is a bog, right? There's water here. It's not just overgrown vegetation. That we do have a lot of standing water in this yard. We might go ahead and throw in a few. I love these, by the way. We're going to throw in a few dragonflies over here. I just really love these kind of special effect spawners. I think they're very, very cool. I've got both fireflies and dragonflies on this particular lot. I'll pull that up a little bit. I like to try to make sure that all of these sides are kind of anchored with vegetation, not just dirt. We're going to try to smooth this out enough that hopefully we can get some of that brown mud to stick. There we go. Kind of make it kind of dirty and muddy, like it never really quite dries out. Kind of overlap the sidewalk just a little bit. Again, it's pretty overgrown, no one's taken care of this place in a long time. I kind of like it like this, though. I mean, I didn't really set out to build this lot with the idea that, Dylan over there is going to move in with his son and rehab it. I mean, my idea with Dylan is Dylan's pretty much looking for an easier life, right? So he did not come here to do a bunch of work. He came here to get this free house from some aunt he's never heard of, some crazy lady, crazy kind of local witch lady. And, kick back. What's wrong with this yard? It's natural. It's got a lot of natural feeling to it, right? Let's put in a fern here, kind of lost down in the bog a little bit. And then you can kind of see, from what we started with to what we have now, not too bad of a look. Let's throw in a few rocks, maybe over here. Again, if we can get the rocks down kind of like that. Mm. Let's grab some flowers, some more flowers. Okay, and I think we've got a pretty good sort of grasp on our yard here. Kind of overgrown, kind of junky. Now, over on this side, I'm going to throw in a little bit more. Let's grab some of these wildflowers over here by this kind of abandoned box. Kind of keep the yard tied in. I didn't really vary too much from the landscaping types of plants that Maxis already had on this lot, mostly because it was designed for Tomarang, so the plants on this lot do figure in real heavily with what's around it. Okay, now, as I said, we're going to kind of rough up the interior a little bit. You can see we've already got some work done here. The refrigerator leaks, the garbage can leaks, the sink leaks. Here in the bathroom, everything leaks. It's nasty. It's moldy. You know what? Let's real quick. Let's even the fan doesn't work great, right? We'll go in here and we'll check out this exhaust fan, which was supposed to help take care of that mold and mildew problem, but it didn't. Too little, too late, you guys. Too little, too late. Let me go through here and see, what do we have to work with? We do have something like, where was it? This here. I kind of put it there like maybe we got a little bit of oil leaking out of that thing, right? Kind of bring it up here. Like so. That's pretty good. And I might go ahead and put it here on the back side. I have not done a lot of this sort of distressing to the outside of this building. And my thought is that I'm not going to do a lot of distressing to the outside of the building. I really don't know. I spent so much time distressing different areas on the inside, and it is pretty tedious. You know, that I'm kind of just over it. I do want to add a few things to the outside, but I don't know if I want to go through and try to put mold all over this building. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when I get done with this apartment, which, as you can see, it's pretty old. It's got a lot of old stuff in it, but it's not filthy, right? So what we need to do is we're going to need to go in here and really make it kind of gross. So we'll stick that in here. These are some of the best things that come with this new pack. I mean, would I spend $40 just for some mold and mildew and, you know, whatever kind, what is that? You know, befouled bricks. Would I spend $40 on that? Well, probably not. Not $40 just for that. But it's a really nice addition, that's for sure. No one can argue with that. We're going to bring in some fictional filth here. Put it down around the floor. And we'll do the same thing with kind of this exhaust fan. You know, bring this up here, make it a little smaller, and just kind of give that impression that it's kind of leaking oil or something. Something's leaking out of it, right? It's kind of stain that building a little bit. Now, also, we'll grab from what pack? I think from Strangerville. Yeah, we got this kind of, I don't know what you call it, sludge, right? Spludge, sludge and splat mixed together. We'll put that in the bathroom, right? Because this both leaks. And then out here in the kitchen, we're going to do the same thing. So we'll grab kind of a small version. We'll put it here under the refrigerator, kind of like so. We'll grab this kind of large size here, put it here by by the sink. And then I suppose maybe we could do a little bit over here by this door. This door doesn't have, I don't know if you'll be able to see it though. This door doesn't have, you know, an overhang for outside. So maybe we could put a little bit here and kind of imagine that, you know, the water kind of comes in when it rains sometimes. Let's grab the half circle version. Kind of line it up. Let's see here. Okay. They kind of give the impression the water kind of spills in through the door. It's kind of come over the rug there and stuff, right, when it rains a lot. And back over here, let's see if we can't put in some more filth. Make it kind of gross. I used to use this all the time from Vampires, the water stain. The new stuff is so much better because it's just so much worse. It is so gross. Let's go down here. So we got this. Isn't that? I mean, that's bad, you guys. If you do ever come to an apartment and you're thinking, I don't know, the price is right, and it's not, I don't know if I can get that to fit or not. And it's in a good neighborhood, but it looks like this, I would not do it. Because I think that's like black mold. You're going to die. It's probably going to give you some sort of disease, and you're just going to be killed, you know? Yeah, it's not wanting to let me. Let's put it here. Grab some of this gooey goo. Put it over here by the bed. It also is not kind of pushing down like I would like. I guess we could go ahead and put it here too over the window, because it does kind of then give the window a sort of grimy appearance, like the window's dirty, which is another thing I really do like about it, is that you can also kind of dirty up your windows like that, see? So you get more of that feel of disuse, you know, and a lack of maintenance. I'm a little bit worried that I'm doing too much of this sort of stuff. Like, is it just too gross? But at the same time, this is, you know, like it's a tropical environment that has not seen a lot of care. So I think, well, nope, it's probably not too much, you know. Mildew and mold. In fact, mildew and mold, I say tropical. It doesn't even have to be tropical. Just a humid environment. I live in a very humid environment, warm and humid here in the state of Oklahoma. And it is very common. It's a very common problem to get mold on the outside of our houses. So now, not on the inside, hopefully not on the inside, right? But on the outside of our houses, we definitely get a lot of mold buildup. And you have to just go through periodically and either, you know, wash it off in some fashion. Yeah, I mean, wash it off and take care of it that way. I'm going to kind of put this over the door there. And Oklahoma is not really a tropical environment, that's for sure. But it is humid and it is warm here, especially in the late spring and summertime. Bring it across like that. Okay, so you can see we've got kind of a pretty good take on our decayed and decaying sort of structure here. We'll put some of that over here. Put that up there. And I would say that probably is pretty good for that. Now, this is getting very close to being done. One thing I should probably look at is putting in some of our new roof tiles, of course, our ceiling tiles, not roof, but ceiling tiles. I've done some here on this front porch. I don't think I've done this particular porch here, have I? Let's see here. Well, or did I? Did I do it? I did, but I think I used too nice of wood. So let's go up there and take a look at that. And maybe we want to swap out the wood with something a little more distressed. Like so. And really, most of this could be done in that fashion. I think I'm going to just do pretty much everything we see here now. The interesting thing is that this area here is not reading as having, you know, might be hard for me to get a hold of it. It's not reading as having a ceiling, right? Which is really odd. One thing I guess that we could do real quick is we'll just move the roof out of the way and find out what's going on here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's take a look at this again. What else was missing? This part was missing. It's interesting, and we'll do these two areas next. Now, do. Not even sure I can get a hold of this particular room in here, but we'll try. Come on. I've got too much stuff there and it doesn't want to grab a hold of it. Might have to go ahead and just move these stains out of the way temporarily, so I can actually get a hold of the room. Let's build our ceiling. There we go. Okay, finally. After all that, we've got our ceiling back. Let's put our kind of broken tile floor over here. I think we'll use that side. Also would like to pick up that kind of the stain I put down there. I can't get a hold of it anywhere. Oh, maybe nope, that's not it. Is that it? That's it. Okay, so let's move that over here. Let's put this back in place where it belongs, and then we'll grab. Well, we're going to try to grab our stains and get them back in place. That one's okay. Hold on. There we go. So we can bring that back over here. Okay, so we've got our staining back in place, got our broken tile floor back in place, and we have our ceiling back in place. So that should take care of that, I think. Think so. Let's drop down, though. We also need to do this particular room. Make sure it's filled up. Mm-hmm. I think I made that roof a little too wide. We're going to pull that back in there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I think that this is finished as far as decor goes. I have already play tested this with, my family that you see here. Poor, long-suffering Zayden and his father, Dylan. So let's go through and set our apartments, right? Let's set our apartments. Are these set? I don't think so. No, that says shared. It's not shared. This is going to be unit number 2. This also belongs to unit number 2. And that should be it. Looks like everything is good. Yeah, okay, so number 2 should be set. Let's make sure. God, I've got so much of that distressing stuff everywhere. It's hard to get a hold of anything. Okay, so this is shared. The entryway is shared as it should be. The front porch is shared as it should be. And this apartment is unit number 1. It is the owner's apartment. Again, let me try to get a hold of this room here. Here we go. And then up here. Oh, one thing I did not do, though, is I didn't really distress, with mold and stuff, the first floor. So we might go through and throw a little stuff around in there. This is the secret seance room that is attached to unit number 1. Again, I'm trying to find a place where I can grab a hold of the room instead of maybe that was it. Yeah, no. Instead of furniture or something. There we go. The secret seance room, of course, is where his crazy aunt used to commune with spirits, right? That's why his son is sure that people have died here. He's probably right. Okay, so that should all be set as Unit 1. Let me make sure this is also set as Unit 1. Come on, here we go. Will it? I might not be able to grab that as a room, maybe. This would be a lesson to me not to put too much junk, I guess, in the way. Yeah, you really can't grab it as a room, so it's fine. We'll leave it be. This is going to be shared space because it's going to act as an outdoor area for both these units. And then in here, again, if I can find a piece I can grab hold of, we're going to change this to the third unit in this building. And we're going to add that to the third unit. And that's all that one should take. That unit you enter from out here. So our units are now set. We'll take off the lines on that. I did think we might put in a few, maybe some planter boxes or something like that here on the outside of this particular building, just to dress it up a little bit. I took off the molding they had here on the outside because it kept showing up on the interior, and I didn't want to go through the trouble of fixing all that. There is some fixes and workarounds, kinda, when that sort of thing is happening, and I just couldn't face dealing with it. I think we'll put that there, and maybe there's some way to make it look kind of sickly and like half dead. Maybe grab something like this, right? Like it's kind of growing up out of that box, but it's long past its prime. I think we'll put 2 here. Let's put 2 boxes, but maybe with some of this, so it looks a little more alive and a little more cared for, kind of growing up. Maybe look at this one, kind of growing up the window on that side. I love that stuff, but it might be almost too nice, right? Might be too nice for this build because I don't want it to seem too sweet or fairy tale. I want it to seem a little bit dark, you know, kind of eerie. Let's do. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put this up there too. The one thing I don't like, of course, is you can see this railing for the stairs. What can I say? It's going to be stuck there. It's the way it is. But we could go ahead and throw one of these planter boxes in here. It'll kind of hide that. If we throw that in, maybe go ahead and put some greenery over it. Kind of overgrown there. Kind of really lift it up a bit. I wish we had like a ruined distress version of this because I kind of would love to put it down here on the ground. Maybe even down there in the water. I can't though, but I would like to. And kind of make it look like it just fell off, right? It just fell off into the water. Now, that leaves distressing the first floor and maybe adding, I don't know about adding mold and stuff to the outside. I'm still a little bit torn on that one, whether or not I want to go through that much work. Now, I figure much like the other apartments, probably she's, the old aunt that used to live here had a few leaks and problems too. This is an old place, right? So we're going to put a little bit of that there. Put this over here. Now, really, I mean, I don't know that I would say it's super as filthy as those other places. Either she kept it up better, or, maybe she had a housekeeper. I don't know. And I hate to make it too filthy. Maybe Dylan there tried to clean some of the mold off the walls when he first moved in. I hate to try to make it too filthy. I really don't want this unit to have too much of that. Do it like so. One thing I'm kind of torn with is I normally would have a wall through here, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and put it back. I don't have it at the moment, and I can only assume I just kind of forgot to put it back when I was working on something within. Why isn't that working? That's weird, huh? So it doesn't want to make a wall there. Now that's interesting. I have not seen that glitch before. Let's try pulling it all the way over. Wow, now that's strange. Okay, so it won't make a wall there at all. And I'm hitting backwards and it's not removing that either. And it's not doing that. Okay, so something must have kind of locked up on me here. I broke it. I broke the game. Well, that's working. That part works. Well, kinda. Yeah, it worked there. We'll work on. Come on. Oh, yeah, there's something broken with that. Okay, so what to do? Because it doesn't want to delete it. I'm gonna try deleting it that way. Nope, don't want to do it that way either. So that's really weird. Let's see here. I don't know what to make of that. Does it not read this unit as his? It's not wanting to let him go in here. Huh. There's something messed up here. Something broke in it. Something broke. So, how am I going to fix it? I don't know how I'm going to fix it. That's strange. I haven't had this happen yet. Maybe someone else has. Let's try having them leave the lot before we go. I'm going to try saving this lot real quick before we do go. Tombaloo Terrace. Okay, let's see here. Is it going to save forever? Is that completely broken? Wonder what happened there. Huh. Well, we're going to give this a little bit longer. And then I'm going to try to, I don't know what. I don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously, this was unscripted, right? This is unscripted. It's the beauty of live streaming. Huh. I don't love it. If anybody's wondering, not loving it right now. Let's see here. I am going to try something here. Come on. I thought that might break this kind of sequence there, and it did bring up the option to save and exit. That's not actually what I want to do. Hello, Magically Melanin. How are you? As you can see, we're having a few technical difficulties at the moment. This haunted lot, that must be the problem. It's haunted. This haunted lot has decided to freeze up and just do nothing, freeze up on us. So we're going to, I guess this is it. I guess there's not much else I can do that I can think of aside from just saving and exiting. I'm going to have to just give that a shot. I don't know what kind of glitch we encountered, but we did encounter a glitch. So I'm going to hard pull up this game. I'm going to save and exit. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it comes back. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll have to hard exit it and not save. I really don't want to. I did just put some work in on this build. And I wanted to upload it, kind of be done with it. So we'll see here. We'll see what happens. It's saving while it's saving and trying to exit. My big fear is I'm going to have to hard exit without saving. Because so far nothing is doing it. I'm trying a few things with Task Manager. Sometimes you can go in and shut down just part of the Sims 4 processes. And then in that way, not have to completely close it down. But so far, that's not working. So boy, oh boy, I don't want to do this. I guess I will. I guess at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and just have to hard shut it down. And when we come back, I'm going to go ahead and go over to the Del Amo Oaks apartment tower that I wanted to tour and upload today as well. We're going to do that. And then maybe we can come back here and see what happened. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky. maybe I'll get really lucky and it will have saved somehow. You know, maybe, I don't know. Okay, here goes nothing, you guys. There it went. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the game all over again, right? We're going to pull it up all over again. And we'll see what happens. We'll see where it left us. Don't know. That was really weird. That was really unfortunate. It's really disappointing. I'm a little disappointed. I was almost done with that build, ready to upload it. Probably put in about an hour of work on it now. Finishing it up. It's putting some finishing touches in. And now it's kind of, you know, it's kind of ruined. So, I mean, hopefully not. Let's try going through here and see where we ended with Dylan. Fingers crossed that somehow it saved. That's what I'm hoping. Somehow. We should know soon enough. Okay. So here we go. How bad is it? Well, it did not save any of the work I did. Yeah, because I'd done this whole area here. And then distressed this area, of course. Did the ceiling tiles. Added the window boxes. Stuff like that. So, okay. I am going to go ahead and I don't know. I guess we'll go over to the Del Amo Oaks Mall save and take a look at that build and take a look at, because that's done as well. I don't think there's anything. I was just going to tour it and upload it. So let's do that so we can at least say we got something done. In this particular stream, let's see. Okay. Let's exit to the main menu. I do not know what could have gone wrong there. That is really, really weird. Freeze up during build mode. Okay, now here is the Del Amo Oaks mall tower, apartment tower, right? I think all of the units are set, everything's done. So we'll do a quick tour of this and then we'll go ahead and upload it to the gallery. And then maybe by then I'll be ready to take on Tomarang again. And I guess I'll just race through Tomarang and kind of finish it off and just be done with it, right? I don't know. I'm really shocked that happened. So okay, so what we have here, this is an older build of mine that I did build originally as an apartment tower, right? And it was here for the Del Sol. The only time we've ever gotten anything like this. It was two lots exactly side by side. So they butted right up against each other. There was no break. So I thought, well, what would I build on one really large lot that would be a single building? And I decided to go with a sort of, in my region, we would call it the Galleria, right? A sort of Galleria style shopping mall that has like office buildings, hotels, apartment complexes connected directly to the mall. And that's kind of where I went at with this particular build. So we have the mall over here from like the 70s, 80s, and then we have a 70s, 80s sort of apartment tower over here, and they're connected together by the parking garage in the middle. Right. So we'll drop down. I did a number of apartments. These particular apartments are 3-bedroom. One of the bedrooms here is being used as something of a gym. And then we have a full sort of just regular bedroom here, some outdoor spaces. I think everything is all set up correctly for each apartment. I believe so. Personally, I really like this sort of mid-century modern sort of style here. You know, kind of fun, kind of playful. I did each apartment as, a different style. So the one on the next floor down, it's kind of like this. A lot of oranges in this apartment. Living dining area, pretty heavily separated from the kitchen. Up here, the kitchen was more integrated into the space. Yeah, there's a little bit of a barrier here, but the idea is that it's pretty open. It's a pretty open concept sort of living arrangement. We didn't really look at this bedroom, but this is the bedroom back here on the back. Now on this unit, this one is done. Is this also a 3-bedroom? Yeah, this is also done as a 3-bedroom unit. I don't know why none of the lights are on. It's kind of weird. Try something here. Huh. The lights should come on in here, right. I'm thinking there's some build glitches going on at the moment. But we had this kind of bedroom, kind of a pop, mid-century modern feel to it. Out here, very much so, very modern, contemporary feel. Pretty separated from the kitchen to give it a little more formality in the living arrangement. This guy's a streamer. He's got a streaming setup back here in his bedroom. He is an influencer. And over here, they use this other bedroom as an artist studio. The thing I set up here, which is a little unusual, I was doing sort of a Jack and Jill bath, but it's a really large Jack and Jill bath. And I went ahead and put 2 toilets in it so that someone, if you're taking a bath, someone could use this toilet. And if you're taking a shower, they could use this toilet. And you would still have some privacy. I'm not real sure why I didn't just go ahead and put a wall through here. My only guess is because I wanted the closet to be accessible to both bedrooms as well. That's the only thing I could come up with why I did that in this sort of Jack and Jill situation. But it is kind of neat. One thing that's kind of cool here is if you're over here painting in real life and you're over painting, you could go through here and wash up, right? Wash all the paint off real easily and then go on into your bedroom. It's kind of the idea. Down here was the most recent apartment that I outfitted. This I did as a 2-bedroom contemporary. So we have this type of room here. Again, very artistic. I mean, very much kind of overblown, sort of 80s style. Giant painting above the bed, this sort of upholstered, button-tufted headboard. Living room with, a sectional sort of setup, right? It's going this way. We'll take a quick look at this through tab mode. So not bad. I kind of like this room. I think it's got kind of a vibe going. Very cool. And then, of course, a small office area back over here, not too far off of the front door. A laundry room and a guest bath over here, and the kitchen here along the back, where with the other models, a 3rd bedroom would be. A very contemporary kind of feel and look. And again, I redid the bathroom for this particular unit. You have just a really large master style bath with a sort of walk through closet. So you can, cut through the bedroom to the closet, or when you're done taking a bath, go in the closet, get dressed, exit into your bedroom. The bedroom's done pretty contemporary. They're collectors, you can see here, shelves full of stuff, right? And the living room's kind of the same way. You've got this curving shelving unit, kind of cuts across the top of the furniture, full of things they've collected in books, stuff like that. One thing I think is really cool, and this is new, someone got all wet here. There was a baby in this apartment. As you can see, there's a baby bottle. Can I delete that? No. Can I place it in inventory at least? Maybe. Someone must have got that all wet. That carpet. Baby must have peed. Must be what happened. But one thing I thought was really cool was these new pillows. Came with a recent kit. There was kind of a style for a while where people would buy really large oversized pillows and kind of just throw them on the floor, because you could kind of lay around on the floor, kind of hang out on the floor, and that was kind of the look and the style, right? And then here, of course, are our new shelves from the new kitchen hustle pack. And that's apartment. And the last one is empty. The last one I left empty. So this is for the owner themselves, of course, to decide what they want to do with it. It is designed at the moment as a 3-bedroom with kind of a living area, dining area, kitchen, half bath. Because in this particular setup, there isn't really a separate laundry room. The laundry would be right here. A couple of bedrooms. And that was it. That's the Del Amo Oaks Tower. Now, like I said, I did this a long time ago. It's been on the gallery for a while. And it is meant to intersect with the shopping mall that you see here, with this shopping mall. If you want, you don't have to. You could do it without the mall. But if you want to put these 2 items on these 2 lots, they do, I think they do hook together pretty seamlessly. And I did a little build trick. I did a video on this where you can kind of place your own spawn points in game. So when your sim comes to the tower, right, they'll spawn right here on the 2nd level by the entrance to the common stairwell. And if they go to the mall, they'll actually spawn, inside the parking garage here, also on the 2nd level, but inside the parking garage. They'll spawn in there. Just like if you had driven to the mall, pulled your car in and parked, then you'll spawn in there and you can go into the mall and do your shopping, right? Right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to lift up this Del Amo Oaks, sort of mall here. Del Amo Oaks Tower. I don't think I really need to change anything. Maybe this. I don't really do there is a full spread of pictures on those sites from like literally years ago, but no longer. Number of bedrooms, I think there were a lot, more than 9. Like maybe 11. Same with bathrooms, so we'll just put 99 on there. And we're going to go ahead and upload this for the new pack, for the new use. Up it goes. Oh, connect. Let's connect. Oh, hopefully we're not going to freeze up, right? Hopefully we're going to be okay. And then we'll head back over to Tomarang. And I'm going to do all the work I just did in the first half of this stream all over again. But like I said, I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. You know, kind of place. And I won't really have to explain most of it that much because I've done that already. So there is that might make it a little bit faster. This is attempting to connect. I swear to God, they're going to make me just crazy today. Let me take a look here. I should be available to connect EA. Let me try something real quick. I feel like the whole thing is not working for me today. Let's see here. I want to make sure I'm logged out of my other computer. Let's try this again. It could be broke. Maybe we just won't get this uploaded today. Maybe we won't. Maybe it's just not a day for uploading things. We'll see. I'm going to take a look here real quick too on this EA. We couldn't connect, restart the app, or play a game that doesn't require an internet connection. Let's try this. We're going to try connecting in this fashion, and maybe this will work. What I'm doing right now, I don't think you can see it on the screen, is I am pulling up the EA app and making sure that it's logged. Aha, there we go. I made sure it was logged on, the EA app here on this other computer. And it wasn't. So I logged it in, put it online, and now we're online so we can upload this tower. Hooray, hooray. Let's close that. View item details. It uses like every single pack, you guys. I know, I'm sorry. I mean, literally, even kits. It's got everything in here. But it should look pretty cool. There is that at least. Okay, so we're going to go back to Tomarang. We're going to exit to the main menu. We'll save and exit. Oh, I'm afraid to even face it. I don't even want to think about it. But we will face it. I think I'll fix the ceilings first and throw in the ceiling tiles, right? So that the ceilings have texture. And then maybe do some stuff on the exterior and the interior. And then finish that bog. And hope that that works. Hope that it doesn't freeze up on me again. So I'm going to hope. Let's go this way. Head on in here. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, did I hit the wrong thing? I must have hit the wrong thing. Surely I did, right? What did I hit? Oh my God, if I completely lost, I couldn't have lost it. It was just there. I must have just hit. I think it pulled up what I was doing. Yeah, I think it pulled this up again. So let's go over here. Resume playing this game. Here we go. Hopefully it's fixed. Yes, it is. Here we go. We're going to go down here. We're going to finish playing. Okay, so All right, let's take a look here. Let's fix these few little things. Okay. Shit, I wonder what moved. Let's see here. 2 items moved to inventory. It's kind of weird. Let's see. It must have been that thing right there that moved to inventory. Move objects on isn't on. That's part of the problem. Let's see here. Okay, so there we go. And then we'll go up here. We will fix that. There we go. No objects moved to inventory that time since we have move objects on. Now where's our roof? Oh, shoot. Where'd the roof go? How did I lose the roof? How did I lose the whole roof? Is it under here? Yes. Okay, let's move this here. Let's move this here. And then we'll move this back into place. Then we're going to grab the stuff we need to, build our ceilings. Here, here, here. Okay, so just want to double check all of that took and is done, and it is. So good to go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just do the bog real quick. I don't think it should take all that long to throw this stuff in. I really don't care if it's exactly as it was last time. It doesn't matter. Kind of put that there. And we'll throw in a little bit of bushes along here. Kind of give the impression of this boggy, swampy looking place. Actually, we're going to have to kind of adjust that a little bit there. Going to need to throw in some terrain paint real quick. And I think there was some missing spots over here. We kind of could use a little bit of ground cover in here as well. Somehow that got a little bit left out. I'm going to turn the sun back on. It's a little dark out here, a little hard to see. Let's do this here. Just got to get that right into place there. I think I had a few rocks thrown in over here. I might go ahead and throw them in again. Let's see. Put that over here. Mm-hmm. Put this up in here. There we go. Little bit of overgrown swamp grass there. And I think that about does it. We've got that kind of filled back in. Not too badly there. We could go ahead and throw in some of, I remember this, we put in some of the wildflowers back over here by this box to kind of tie, these different areas of the yard together. Now, I don't know that you'll be able to reach that box with those flowers in the way. So, but I also don't think it really matters. I'm not putting the box there for its kind of city living purpose, which is to dig through, for treasure and trash and stuff. I'm doing it more just for decor, sort of outdoor decor, so that we have kind of a certain look. Okay, so let's throw in a couple of flower boxes out here like we did. Where is the one I used? I think it was pretty close. Yeah, right here. So we'll put that here. And we'll put that up in there a little bit. Some dead parts of it. I don't remember exactly what all I put on this. I do think I put in a little bit of that wisteria over here. So I was a little concerned it would, might be too nice, right? We don't want this area to look too good, but I think I will go ahead and put that back in there. It makes sense to me. Maybe someone at some point tried to dress it up a little bit, right? So we'll do that there. And then down over here, of course, I know I put in a box specifically to cover up this railing, which is showing through. So we'll put that there. I'm going to put that there. Not too bad. So we got that stuff in place. Then we need to distress this particular unit up here. We'll go through, grab everything again. We'll go through and grab everything again. I'm just hoping it doesn't freeze up. In fact, I'm halfway tempted to go ahead and save it, just so that hopefully I don't end up with it frozen. Or if I do, at least I'll have a save copy I can roll back to. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Here's to hoping it doesn't freeze up. Okay, so we got through that one. Okay, that one's good. Let me grab one of these things there. Grab our new mold and mildew distressing. I'm going to put some on the bottom part too, like so. And I decided to put in this, I remember, see here, kind of make it look a little bit like it's kind of leaking oil. Do. Grab one for back here. We're going through this pretty quick. Maybe it won't be quite as bad as I sort of imagined. We'll see here. I still have to designate all the apartments as apartments. So we'll do that last. Let's do that last, right? Because I'm wondering if that's part of what kind of messed things up. I think there's been a little bit of, issue with that. I know that we've kind of suffered some lag, in game that has come once we kind of establish apartments. This gets kind of laggy. Oh, I think I did put, I know I did, but like let's just go here and grab one. I put one of these over here to kind of make it look like the door kind of leaked. Whenever it rains so forcefully with so much wind, it causes the door to leak. So put that back. We've got this sort of stuff. Let's, one thing that's kind of cool, as I mentioned before, is that we can put these over windows. So it gives the window a very grimy sort of effect as well. At least in this particular apartment, when they're gross, they don't care how things are. They're just going to leave it all gross. Do. Oh boy. Come on. Let's see here. Put that in there. That doesn't look too bad. I think that's probably pretty good. I think it's close enough to where we were before. Now, I decided to add some distressing downstairs here. This is where everything went wrong. Okay, this is where it all screwed up. Because I was trying to fix this wall and something broke, right? I'm going to save this. Let's save this real quick before I try touching anything else. Then we'll go back in and we will try to fix that wall again. We're going to try to fix the wall again. I've got a little idea here on how to do it. Maybe they'll make it a little bit safer for us to attempt. We're going to just draw a wall here, right? And because something about that screwed up majorly. And then we're going to just copy this wall and put it there. And we're going to grab this wall and put it there. And the weird thing is it's kind of reading. This space is not shared. This space, because I haven't actually gone through and set the apartments yet. That's why. Okay, so then I thought, well, let's go ahead and we'll put in a little distressing as well. And we'll go back and we'll do that. And we're getting very close to being done with this. It did go along faster than the first time because I wasn't really thinking. I didn't really have to think about it when I was doing it. It's just kind of like bam, bam, bam. oh yeah, I did this, I did that. Let's throw this in, let's throw that in. Instead of thinking about what I'm going to do and then doing it, it's just all ready to go. Hi, Katrina. I doubt that you suck at decorating your Sims houses. At the end of the day, too, I always say if you like it, then it doesn't suck, right? So just go in and however you like it, like however you would decorate your own house, if you could, using, of course, the stuff that we have in the Sims, then it looks good, and there's a lot of stuff like I do, like other people do, that doesn't look good to everybody, right? Not everybody likes it. Some people are just, I'm sure shaking their head at definitely some of the stuff I've come up with in my life. Now, stuff like this, I think, is a lot of fun. We're creating a really kind of distressed, sort of supernatural type of house, a haunting in Tomarang. I kind of took the title, of course, from A Haunting in Venice, which was a recent murder mystery, like back in October, like a movie. We're just going to throw a little bit of distressing in this first floor apartment here. Not quite as much as I did in the other apartments, but enough that you can see it, enough that you know it's there. Because I do want it to tie in with the other two apartments, but the other two apartments are definitely supposed to be worse. They're definitely supposed to be worse than this apartment. This is the owner's apartment, right? So they're going to have a little bit cleaner. I mean, not a lot. They're kind of a hoarder, but they're going to have a little bit cleaner of a space. And I think that does it. Okay, so we need to go through and we're going to set our units. We're going to set 3 apartments here, 2 studios and the owner's unit, and all of our common spaces. And then I think it's done. Okay, I had a glitch earlier, caused the whole thing to freeze up. So we're going to save again on this lot because I do not want to come through and try decorating everything I've done during this stream all over again. So I'm going to hope that we're about to have some success here. Well, excuse me, I hope I don't get the hiccups. We might try. I think I'm going to get the hiccups. I hope not. We might try putting some distressing outside. I've gone back and forth on this. Like, do I want to distress the outside very much? Obviously, it's in the middle of a bog. It probably would have some mold on this building. I'm just already so tired of distressing it that it's like, oh my God, I don't know if I want to bother. But I guess I will bother. I do like this building. I think it's a lot of fun. And I do kind of want to see it done at least pretty well, right? Plus, we're going to make some really big pieces like that. So that'll kind of help us get through it a little bit faster. Like that. And then we've got some floor-based ones. I'm going to get a couple of these floor-based pieces like this, and we'll make it really big. Kind of over here by the water, kind of by the bog. Like so. So it doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. And we'll put some stuff here on the backside as well. I don't, it would be kind of weird if it looks like brand new on the outside and then the inside is just a mess, right? So let's do these lower level additions here. These kind of on the ground type of additions. We'll grab this stuff. Like so. And I was mentioning earlier in this stream that have fun playing it. Hope you get some good building done. If you have the new 4 ramp pack, it's a lot of fun. Honestly, one of the best additions is this muck and mold, we've got now. It really adds a lot to the game. Let's put this in here. And we'll do this on this side. Again, gives us a nice kind of distressed look. Super cool. Put that like that. And I think we'll overlap a couple of them here because I do want to fill this part in with a little bit of distressing, a little bit of stuff, maybe with this really long stuff here. Put it like that. And then maybe kind of little of this stuff over here. Gonna try to put in a few kind of issues around that there. Do that. That. Now, a great thing to do, of course, is go ahead and just put them over the windows here. Do that on the outside, especially on that really dirty apartment. And we'll throw in some stuff here. We're almost done, which is incredible. That is such good news that we've almost got this Haunting in Tomarang place done. Now you can kind of see a little bit of that hanging down over the window, the open part of the window. I'm going to kind of just go ahead and go with it. I think it does kind of give the impression of just, how like stuff gets kind of slimy, right? And the slime kind of drifts down. Kind of feels like that. So maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. Ah, come on. We'll just have to go this way. Throw in a couple of these things here. Like that. And then we know that this door leaks a lot, right? So we're going to put like something that's kind of indicative of the fact that it kind of leaks down there, where it connects to, this does, where it connects to the building. Pull this down. Do. And we'll throw a couple of ground level items here, and then we'll work on the front. And then this, I can't believe it. We're almost just tied up here. There we go. Do. We're going to put some extra grimy looking stuff under these planter boxes. You know, again, they probably would have leaked over the years, maybe like some dirt, some muddy looking stuff. If I can get one under here, can I get one under here? Maybe I can't get one under here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can fit one under there, so we won't worry about it. Here's another bathroom vent, though. I kind of forgot about this one, so let's put, again, some kind of like greasy sort of like leakage out of the works from that, kind of the mechanical part of it. Put that under both sides. And let's grab this here. Like that. Now, I do think we could maybe put in a little something else. Let's see here. Kind of like that, maybe. Do this here. Do. Okay, so this is kind of our distressed look here. We're going to put in one more spot. Almost forgot up here on the roof. Let's grab this one more area here. This stuff, right? Come on. Let's get on there. Does that look like anything? Oh, it does. Yeah, I kind of distressed it there. Okay, awesome. I was afraid it wasn't going to look like anything, you know, like I was going to get it in there, just be kind of like, well, it made a little bit of a difference, but it did, and we'll put that there. And we're going to do the same thing back here on the other side, where we will grab this, kind of put it up. Whoops, kind of put it up here. Like so. And we will grab this, make it bigger, put it on there. The roofing tiles, I don't know. I mean, that would be the last thing before we start breaking this into apartments. I do want something like real heavily distressed looking. Is this as distressed as it gets with the new pack? I don't know. Now, we have stuff like this, of course, right? That looks pretty old and worn out. We've got this sort of stuff, same. We definitely got that, right? So we've got some really distressed looking roofing types. My thought is, I thought with the new pack there was something right here. Yeah, here we go. My thought is to do something really pretty, worn out looking like that. More like that, right? Do we have any others that are extremely, that's bad, you know? I guess we really just have these two that are really, but we could do like that. Whoops, this should be down here. Let's turn it around. Well, how far up should it go? Like that. Okay. So we'll put that there. My thought is to go ahead and do like a really distressed roof like that. So I think we'll put that on there as well. Do. And we can set our apartments. And I think that's it. You know, like I think there's not a lot else that we need to add to this particular build. This part here I'm not entirely certain with. I mean, we could see if we could add a little bit more stuff there that would kind of blend that together. Maybe kind of like this. That way maybe we don't have such a hard line. Okay, let's set our particular... I think I have used pretty much this type of flooring throughout, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same down there as well on the front. Okay, so let's set up our particular apartments. Number 1 is the owner's unit. Nice unit downstairs. Actually, real quick, I'm going to save. Last time, just in case that's kind of what threw it off, was changing this to actual apartments. I'm going to just go ahead and save this game, right? Okay, so Screaming Gecko. Now it's got Cats Like It Here, Spooky and Quake Zone, Island Spirits. I don't think I could come up with anything else that I thought would really work here. All the rest of them were like too nice, right? We could do mean, but all of them were really kind of too nice. I'm going to go ahead and give it like sunny aspect, right? Because even though it is a disaster, you know, even though you're probably going to die here, you know, it's still in paradise. It's still in, you know, this tropical paradise. So, okay, so we're going to begin by setting our unit. Let's see here. Somehow. Let's try out. The bad thing is I've got so much stuff here on the walls, on the floor, on everything. It does make it really tough to find a spot where I can click on to highlight the room. Okay, that should be all the shared space we need. Down here, we will click on this unit, and this will be a new unit. This will be number 2. And this area here also goes along with number 2, like so. And then up here, this will be unit number 3, like that. And this goes along with unit number 3. And we're pretty much done. That should be it, because this area, all of this, let me make sure all of it is marked. is unit number 1. So yeah, that looks good. This is shared space. This is unit number 2. And then upstairs is unit number 3. Let's make sure number 2 has the same. It doesn't. Okay, so we want to put in, let me see here. We want island spirits. Cats love it. It's sunny, quake zone, and spooky. That's what we want for number 2. Let's get in here. Okay, so we've got island spirits. Okay, so this says we can't have cat friendly. Oh, I do on the other one. Maybe cat hangout. Yeah, let's do cat hangout. We'll do cat hangout and sunny and island spirits. Homie, there we go. Okay, so we got those 3 things in place, and then for our lot challenges, we have earthquake. Oh, I'm going to put mold on there too for the rental units. So earthquake, spooky, and mold. Can we do filthy too? Let's do filthy too. So there's a lot of challenges with this apartment, right? I mean, if you're going to live here, you got to be up for the challenge. You have got to be up for the challenge. And then we'll go here and we'll do the same thing. We're going to put that, stray cats love this place. A lot of garbage and stuff to dig through. It's sunny. And the island spirits hang out here. And then for our challenges, we're going to do filthy, of course, mold, of course, earthquakes, and spooky. So there we go. We've got all of our apartments now set with all sorts of terror to deal with. And that should just about do it. We'll go ahead and we'll put this up. I can't think of anything else. Oh, you know what? Let me put some dragonflies in. I did have some dragonflies over here by this particular bog. I mean, if I forgot them and didn't have them, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but let's put some over there. And I'm going to test this real quick and make sure I did not screw up the routing here by putting these flowers and stuff around there. I don't think I did, but just to be sure, we're going to check it out. I have play tested all of the rest of this particular build, and it is, oh shit, he can't go there because he doesn't own that unit. Oh, damn it. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to have to risk it. We're going to hope that whoever rents that unit, maybe I should have someone rent it real quick because I want to make sure they can actually get in there before I upload this to the gallery. I talk a lot about why do we play test, so we don't upload broken things to the gallery. So let's see here. Does he own this unit? Does he own this? It does say that he's the property owner. So let's fill number 3. Let's say, it doesn't really matter. We'll just kind of leave it. And because I just want to get someone in there to kind of test it with. Now you can see most of these people do not even offer us enough money, right, to pay the taxes on it. And I know it's a shithole. I know that. I know it sucks. So what? I got to at least be able to pay the taxes on it. So we're going to go. It's got 3 gold stars, though. You know there's something wrong. There's got to be something wrong when some place like this has 3 gold stars, but okay. So we'll go here with Fabulous. We'll go with them. We'll have them move in. Did that work? Yes. So I'm going to change over to Fabulous. Switch control to this household. Let's save and switch. Just in case, right? Okay, so here we go. He does look fabulous. Well, honey, you ought to love this place. That's kind of some light colors to be wearing around here. Let's have him go upstairs to his beautiful, beautiful apartment. What's he doing? Maybe he was going to go swimming in the bog. Yeah, not the best idea. It's got insects and toxic waste and probably aliens in it, and you're going to go swimming. Hey, Mr. Fabulous. Okay, so here we go. He was able to get in without any problems, so he is good to go. Yes, sirree. And the guy downstairs, whoever moves into this unit, can just come in this way. All right, let's I'm going to switch back. That's where I'm on the verge of hiccups. They keep flirting with me. Okay. Now, why isn't that set as the front door? That's weird. Okay. Why isn't that set as the front door? I should be able to go visit. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. It's just a little off. Switch control to this household. I'm going to get the hiccups here. Once we get there, we'll pull up, build by, and we'll upload. God bless me. And we'll upload this to the gallery. Gosh. Okay. Can he go inside? Can he go inside? They should be able to. Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to see if he can get up here and sit in this chair. I cannot believe I got the hiccups right now. Okay. He seems to be going through there without any trouble. He is terrified. Let's see how he likes a seance real quick. Okay. So let's see. Can he do a seance? I don't think kids can do a seance, can they? Oh, they can. God bless. They can commune. So let's try this. See what happens. It's like, watch this, Daddy. Look what I learned this does. I can't believe this. Okay. Gotta hold my breath or something, right? He's like, look, Daddy. I can make demons come forth. Oh, yeah. Fire. Who knew that this free home you inherited from your aunt you didn't know was a nexus for demons from the spirit world? And your little demon child there with a pumpkin on his head. Okay, so that works just fine. They're ready. At least you're not dead like me, chin up. That's right. That's right. I know you're scared, but at least you're not dead yet. Right? Yet. Let's go in here to this thing. Tambaloo Terrace. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. We'll throw in a little description here. Fully appreciate its gifts, i.e., it's a nexus for demons, right? It's a nexus for demons, and only they would fully appreciate that. So, we're going to go ahead and we'll upload this, and I guess that's it. I mean, I guess it's like 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, and 3 full bathrooms. And let's go. Here we are. There we go. So that takes care of that. One thing I thought about doing, and I think I might do this really quick, is play around with Dylan here real quick and Cass. Let's see here. We're going to go in there and take a look at him real quick and Cass. I might change his hair color a little bit. Kind of been thinking about making him a little bit darker. You know, a little bit darker soul, right? Let's see. Aha, see something more like that? That looks really good, I think. On his clothes, I've never really put much on into his clothing either. But I thought, hey, let's give him a Tomarang outfit. I usually pull up all the feminine outfits as well because, you know, they do double duty sometimes, right? You end up having more to choose from. So we've got Tomarang selected, masculine and feminine. Let's see what we might be able to put him in. Something fun, something that makes him feel like a local. Or this is kind of cool. Let's look at that. Maybe. Those are locked. I can buy it at the night market, but currently it's locked. Let's see. Oh boy. Maybe that. It's not too bad. Kind of dark. We've got this. Wonder what it comes in. That's a little more ominous looking. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And then we'll find some pants here. Again, let's separate out for rent because we're building him a for rent outfit. And we'll build little Zayden there one as well. What shall we use? Maybe these. Maybe. Let's see what else have we got. That's a dress, but it's not awful. Not awful on him. That might work. Let's see here. These are very cool. Love those. I really love this too. I've used this a little bit so far, but see, kind of looks the same. I'm gonna give him a little more of an ass as well. Let's pull that out a little bit. And let's grab some shoes. I don't think we really have any shoes with the new pack. Maybe we do. We do. I'm wrong. I know we do. We've got this sort of stuff. Let's go with these. Not too bad. And then maybe some sort of necklace or some sort of accessory. Now, I really don't remember a lot of accessories, but no, there's some right there. There's two. So we're going to do that, but are any of them going to show up? No, none of them are going to show up. So, I wish we could get that as just a single earring. Take those off. Okay, so we're going to go with that. That's his Tomarang outfit. Now let's pull up. I've been calling him Zayden. I guess we named him Riker. Riker is an actual little boy, a real little boy that his grandmother had brought him to my shop one day, and we were killing time. And my favorite thing to do is to initiate and recruit children into The Sims. So naturally, what did I do? I brought him in there and said, hey, do you want to see something kind of cool? We can build a house. We can make a family. We can kind of go do all these different kind of things, right? So, and that's worked a lot. I've recruited a lot of children to The Sims that way. So yeah, that is him, Riker. And then I made Dylan to go with him. It's kind of a parent. I'm going to give him a cowboy hat because I don't think there's anything new really in for rent hat-wise for kids. And we'll go through here and see what kind of shirt we might be able to come up with. Kind of like this, I guess. Nothing's like super big. I like the tiger version. And even though he was in there communing with demons, I think we are going to give him like the sweet little tiger version of the shirt instead of like a black shirt, right? Because he's just a sweet, innocent little kid. I wonder what color that hat comes in. He's just a sweet, innocent little kid. He would never hurt anybody. He wouldn't, but he might call some demons to hurt you. So there you go. Does that count? That doesn't count, does it? No. I keep wanting to call him Zayden. No, Riker, that doesn't count. We didn't actually do it. We just happened to call some demons to do it for us. Dark blue. Brown. None of these are my super favorites. I guess we could go with that. That blue does kind of match the shirt there. It's got that nice little tassel. So let's go with that. Or we've got that. Let's go with that. Let's find him some shoes. I guess these are with the new pack, are they? So maybe some blue ones. Let's give them some blue shoes. And then they're ready. They're ready for Tomarang. They live here now. This is their world. This is their life. Now, we have survived the game locking up on us and gotten 2 builds up on the gallery today. So we're going to go ahead and call this particular stream done. We're going to say, please hit like, subscribe, and notify, like always. If you've enjoyed this, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And we will be back with more builds and more stuff. Hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow, I hope I get a chance to stream. I work, of course. I work full-time, so it doesn't leave a lot of extra. I work more than full-time. I actually work about 50 to 60 hours a week. So it doesn't leave a lot of extra time, but Sunday and Monday are my days off. So for now, we'll call this stream good. I think we've got a pretty great couple of builds. I do like them. I'm going to go on the Maxis Discord and post some pictures of this particular build. And we will call it good. So yes, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And as always, every single stream, every single video. Thanks for watching.